Do you know if you're ovulating? Here's the thing, tracking your menstrual cycle is more than just knowing if you're fertile. A healthy menstrual cycle involves ovulating each month, whether you're looking to conceive or not. Why, you ask? Well, because most of our progesterone is made during ovulation. And you see, progesterone is needed to prevent estrogen dominance, it's needed for an optimal thyroid function, it's needed to support and hold a pregnancy. It also blocks the production of male hormones, androgens, and it's anti-inflammatory. If, like many PCOS women, you have cycles where you do not ovulate, thanks to the new Mira Confirm Wands, you can test and track the presence of PdG in your urine to confirm whether or not you have ovulated. Hello and welcome. My name is Despina Pavlou. I'm the founder of PCOS Oracle, where I talk about all things PCOS and how to reverse it naturally. And I also do product review videos such as these. So if that sounds interesting and if that's what you're looking for, then consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Last year I reviewed Mira's fertility wands that measure and track luteinizing hormone. Now, luteinizing hormone, or LH, plays an important role in ovulation and in the production of estrogen and progesterone. During the menstrual cycle, a sudden increase in LH triggers the release of an egg from the ovary, and this is defined as ovulation. Now, in today's video, I will be reviewing and talking about Mira's new product there, the Fertility Confirm Wands that can now be bought to be used with the Mira Analyzer. So if you have a Mira Analyzer, you can now purchase the Confirm Wands, which tests PdG in your urine. But we're going to cover all of that in this video. So if you're thinking, what is PdG? Like, who is Mira, if you've never heard? I have previously, as I said, reviewed Mira's LH ones. So in today's video, I want to review their new product, which I, spoiler alert, really enjoyed using. I think it's super helpful to have this amazing technology at our fingertips and to do stuff in the comfort of our own home. But more on that as we get into the video. So, but if this is the first video that you've clicked on and the first time maybe you come across Mira, or you haven't watched the first video that I published last year reviewing the LH fertility one that tests LH, I will briefly touch on who Mira is, but I suggest you can watch the first video. I'll click the card here. I also have the link to the video and the full in-depth blog post where I review that in the description box down below. But let's touch on who is Mira. So the team behind Mira is a group of biological scientists, engineers, and OBGYNs. The mission is to help women understand and stay on top of their health in the comfort of their own home. As such, the Mira team set about leveraging the latest developments in AI-based analysis, machine learning, and digital health into a small, compact fertility test kit that makes tracking simple and accurate. Mira helps you understand the full scope of your menstrual cycle, trends, and actual hormone concentrations. The Mira Analyzer automatically sends your results to the Mira app. The machine learning algorithm accurately picks up on your ever-changing hormone patterns and offers personalized fertility advice. So Mira has successfully taken away the guesswork and the stress involved in predicting your fertile and infertile days. So let's talk about Mira's new addition, the Confirm Wands that track PdG. A few months ago, Mira's Confirm Wands received the green light from the FDA and are available to be purchased. Now, for this whole video, you might have been wondering, what is PdG? Like, what does that stand for? So let's delve into what PdG is and how that can help you find out if you've ovulated or not. PdG is short for Pregnanediol Glucuronide, which is the urine metabolite of progesterone. So as mentioned in the intro, progesterone is predominantly made when we ovulate, and it's made by the corpus luteum. It's also made in smaller amounts by the adrenal glands, which are found just above the kidneys. And like I mentioned, adequate amounts of progesterone are needed for the menstrual cycle, but also to maintain a healthy pregnancy. So progesterone is the hormone precursor to PdG, which is metabolized by the liver and ends up in the urine. It's secreted by the body, ending up in the urine in the form of PdG. PdG levels in the urine correlate with progesterone levels in the blood. So while we are not directly testing progesterone, as we would do if we got a blood test and we're testing progesterone in the bloodstream, if there is progesterone in the blood, it will show up PdG will show up in the urine. It is lowest during the first half of your cycle, during the follicular phase, and then it rises once the egg is released. So during the luteal phase, when progesterone increases. So progesterone is the main hormone, the highest hormone during the luteal phase, and when progesterone is elevated, when it's high, it confirms ovulation. Now let's move on to talking more about Mira, their Confirm Wands, which look at PdG, and some of those features, some of the benefits of using the product. So of course, one of the biggest ones to touch on, one of the features, one of the benefits, is that you can confirm ovulation from the comfort of your own home. PdG test wands give you a fast result than having to visit a doctor for a blood test, where you may have to wait 2 weeks for the results. With Mira, you receive your hormone concentration in 15 minutes. Another kind of point I want to touch on, following on from what I just said, is that when you do go to a doctor and you get a blood drawn, so while testing serum progesterone can confirm ovulation, it's just a snapshot, like a one point in time. So you get the blood drawn and it tells you from that day. There's the risk that the result might be inaccurate. Because if it goes off the assumption that all women ovulate on day 14, well, we know that that's just not true. And obviously, if we go there and it says that, and it shows that progesterone levels are low, then, we can assume that we haven't ovulated, and we think, obviously we're wrong, when it's in reality, we've just simply tested on the wrong day. So unlike with testing your progesterone levels for a blood test, with the Confirm Wands, you are testing over several days. So it gives you a complete ovulation picture. You're not missing out on any important data that can confirm anything, because progesterone levels can fluctuate even throughout the day. There can be quite a difference in progesterone levels. The Mira Analyzer provides you with accurate, actual hormone concentrations. Mira Confirm Wands accurately measures your numerical PdG levels to know when your fertile or infertile window is, or whether you need to manage any hormonal imbalances that occur, as with PCOS, or while you are obviously not ovulating. When the PdG levels are greater than 5 micrograms per milliliter, ovulation is generally confirmed and correlates to a serum progesterone level of 10 nanograms per milliliter based on clinical studies. Generally, your PdG levels will be at less than 2 nanograms per milliliter during the follicular phase, and this number will increase before the start of the surge in LH and will increase progressively to its peak 6 to 8 days after ovulation. During the luteal phase, levels will increase to about 1.5 to 10 nanograms per milliliter. Now you might be wondering, well, what if my progesterone levels, that numerical value, is low? How can I increase it? Well, I've got you covered. I have a full YouTube video where I provide tips on how you can boost your progesterone levels naturally. Click the card here to check that video out. I also have a link in the description box down below. So in Mira support forum website, they state that they recommend that you test according to your Mira app reminders. That their algorithm is optimized for the most accurate results. So when you test throughout your cycle, the algorithm will progressively reduce testing days as it learns more and more about your body. When testing PdG with Mira, the algorithm in the Mira app are not using a fixed threshold for PdG as other products on the market. Ovulation is determined based on a series of PdG data points. Testing during the fertile window allows the app to recognize your individual PdG levels that lead up to and follow your ovulation. The app will utilize its data to better predict and confirm ovulation for future cycles. They follow on to say that generally you can start PGG testing on the first day of a fertile window, which is 5 to 6 days after your period ends, to establish your baseline, and then 5 to 6 days after the surge to confirm ovulation. So with Mira, you can stay organized. You get your results automatically sent to the Mira app from the Mira Analyzer, and in this way, everything's all in one place. You don't have to have, sheets of paper or books with numbers, or an app where you track this and an app where you track that, and like multiple apps on your phone, and it can get overwhelming. So with the Mira app, everything's all in one place. You've got your reminders, you've got, when to test, you've got all of your whole cycle, trends and patterns, and it's all just super clear, and everything's there for you to start making improvements in understanding your body. To discover more of Mira's features, and again more about Mira, I highly suggest that you watch that first review I published, or read the full in-depth blog review. Again, everything in the description box down below. I break down a lot more about Mira and the features, and just generally how incredible this technology really is. And now let's just kind of wrap up with some of those awesome benefits which we basically touched on, but just to summarize and just explain the things that I really enjoyed about using Mira and this incredible technology that we just have at our fingertips. So one of the pros and what I love about such technology is that it's accurate and less invasive. So with Mira, you're getting an actual numerical value. So you can see every cycle your PdG hormone concentration, progesterone hormone concentration. So it's not just a simple, one line or a smiley face. You can actually see at each day that you're testing during those days, the number increasing, and you can get an actual reading like you do when you go to the hospital, to your doctor, and you get a blood draw and you get that numerical value, which is awesome. And with the Mira Confirm Wands, it's less invasive, so you don't have to go to the doctor, draw blood. You can just, obviously, it's all through testing through the urine. So that's great if you're someone who doesn't like drawing blood, seeing blood, or needles or whatever. It's a great benefit. Another pro is that it takes away the guesswork. So unlike with many ovulation kits, you kind of have to guess when you're looking at the test strip. There's either a 1 line, 2 lines. If the test might be void, it didn't work, or it's always difficult to see. Sometimes unclear, and you can get a bit stressed over that because you just think, I'm testing and it's not showing and it didn't work. So it's just extra stress. Another pro is that with the launch of the PdG Confirm Wands, Mira is now offering a complete system where we can track everything to do with our cycle all in one app. They provide test wands for LH, estrogen, and progesterone. So you're able to see all kind of hormones at play throughout the menstrual cycle. And I guess whatever you are particularly looking for, Mira has a test wand out there to help you better understand your body, better understand your hormones, better understand your menstrual cycle, and improve those hormones, hormone balance, if you're struggling with PCOS or any other hormonal issues. If there's any kind of issue arising with your Mira Analyzer or wands, or you are not sure what's going on, then reach out to the Mira IT support, customer care support team, and they are very efficient in supporting you and helping fix the issue, because it's definitely worth investing in and using. You do learn so much. I have honestly learned a lot about my menstrual cycle through using both the LH ones and the ovulation and the confirm ones, and it kind of just gives me peace of mind to know that I can wake up one morning and just confirm if I've ovulated, which is super important. So it's just been a very beneficial tool, another great tool in my toolkit of health tools. So in conclusion, highly recommend the Mira PdG Fertility Confirm Wands. visit miracare.com to purchase your very own 20 Mira Fertility Confirm Wands which test PdG. Thank you so much for tuning into my review video and my thoughts on the Mira Analyzer. I hope that you found some value. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop the video a like, share the video and subscribe for plenty more videos. Catch you in the next one.